convene as the Common Council and start with the pledge. We'll call the roll. This is a big meeting.
Alderman Strelchak? Alderman Tulaco? Alderman Meyer?
Here.
Alderman Hancher?
Here.
Alderman Bach?
Here.
Alderman Parrish?
Here.
Alderman Bratt?
Here.
Alderman Gebhardt?
Here.
And Mayor Nervin.
Here. First up, we have public hearings, of which we have none. Next is personal appearances and public comment. Citizens wishing to address the council on any matter not on the agenda may do so at this time. If you desire to be heard on any agenda items, you may be heard when the item is considered on the agenda. Please speak into the microphone at the podium. The time limit is 5 minutes. Is there anyone here this evening who wishes to speak on any item not on the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move on to public officials reports. I just have one general plea. Our Park and Open Space Board could really use additional members. I think we're down 3 or 4 members in vacancies. So if there's anyone out there that's so inclined to volunteer for that much needed board, we'd be happy to have your application. Details can be found on the city's website. I think the right term to search for is the talent bank application. It should bring you to a form where you can submit your application for consideration. And similarly, if any aldermen know of anyone who would like to be on the board, I'd welcome suggestions. That's all I have this evening. Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Just one quick update. Last month, we had a policy discussion related to the opening of the new and expanded city brush site, which will be opening on Tuesday, April 7th, next month, less than a month away. In conjunction with all the work that's been going on to automate that site, staff's been working hard 5 days per week to get the system in place, and we will be making brush site permits available for sale to the public starting next Monday, March 16th, both here at City Hall as well as our Public Works facility over on Industrial Drive. Residents interested in purchasing a brush site permit for 2026 will need to visit either City Hall or Public Works to obtain a key card, which will provide automated access to the site 6 days per week, except Mondays through early December. In connection with this process, applicants and residents will need to complete a short enrollment form for the new system, which is available online and via cell phone or at City Hall or the Public Works facility. We anticipate some lines for the next few days when we open up sales starting next Monday, and residents can certainly shorten their wait if they fill those forms out ahead of time. It'll include an applicant's name, address, email address, and up to 2 license plate numbers that can use the key card per the policy approved by the Common Council last month. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Looking forward to that long overdue addition to our city and improving the customer service experience over at the brush site. Next, we have the consent agenda. There are 6 sets of minutes from various boards and commissions and 2 resolutions. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion approval. Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda is approved. We have no ordinances this evening, so we'll move on to resolutions. The first of which is Resolution 4269, resolution approving a second amendment to a license agreement with T-Mobile Central LLC, extending the term for the cellular tower located at 11800 Northport Washington Road through 2056. This was recommended earlier this evening by Finance and Personnel.
Move approval. Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Hearing and seeing none. Do we need to call the roll? No? Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution 4269 carries. Resolution 4270, a resolution ratifying execution of professional services agreement for the acquisition and installation of a replacement citywide server with Office Technology Group of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the amount of $110,000. This was also recommended earlier this evening by Finance and Personnel.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? Hearing and seeing none, please call the roll.
Alderman Strelchuk,
Aye.
Alderman Talaco,
Aye.
Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher,
Aye.
Alderman Bach,
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt,
Aye.
and Alderman Gephardt.
Aye.
That resolution carries. Resolution 4271, a resolution approving amendments to the City of Mequon fee schedule for fiscal year 26 related to athletic field fees charged to season users and all other users, and super pass fees for the Mequon Community Pool. This was also recommended earlier this evening by Finance and Personnel.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any comments? Hearing and seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The resolution for the fee schedule updates passes. Resolution 4272, a resolution amending the city's FY26 compensation plan in connection with establishing the position of staff engineer. This was also recommended this evening by Finance and Personnel.
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That too passes. On to Resolution 4273, a resolution approving award for the following items. A, contract for construction of streetscaping elements along Port Washington Road between Mequon Road and Zedler Lane to Will Surge Electric of Butler, Wisconsin, in the amount not to exceed of $2,500,000. And B, a contract for construction administration services to Harwood Engineering Consultants Limited of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the amount of $24,000. There's a recommendation forthcoming from Public Works this evening.
Public Works passed Resolution 4273. I move the resolution.
There's a motion. Is there a second? Motion and a second. Can I inquire, did the Public Works Committee discuss the additive item for the right turn lane on Dondras Bay Road going east, or was that not considered?
Well, we talked about it. I don't think, the plans are made, but I don't think they're going to go, we're going to go forward with it yet. Mike.
Okay. I will just say, as a resident of the east side of Dodges Bay Road and driving through there frequently, including this evening, that intersection going in that direction frequently backs up past the point where you can't make a left turn into the newly built aesthetic center on the north side of the road. And we don't even have any traffic coming from the Mexican restaurant, which hasn't opened yet. So there is budget available in the two TIF districts to add that item, and I think not including it may be a mistake, because if we don't do it now, it'll never get built. No one's going to go back and add that years from now, and certainly if we close the TIF districts at some point in the near future, it'll never happen. Alderman Parrish.
Are you sure it's not in there?
So,
I was just asking, are you sure it's not in there?
I don't, it's an additive item. I don't think it's in the base bid.
How is that not in there?
we did
two
have
and
a
a half minutes.
conversation about that, 'cause there was some confusion in the agenda item. It is not in there.
Not in there, no.
That was budget concerns.
It was just the base bid that they approved at the committee. So
Yeah.
you'd have to add it at this point if you want to add it now.
Well, if there was some confusion at committee, maybe we should talk about it now.
So we designed it, but we're not,
Well, in the beginning, I'll dig up some history just to kind of fast track it. When we first conceived of the project and it was brought to us for review, considering that right turn lane was one of the comments made at the meeting, it never made it into the plans originally. And then when the plans came back, I caught that it hadn't been included in the plans, so it got added as a separate item because the original plans had already been drawn. And this is 2 or 3 years of history ago now, because we've been waiting so long to get approval from the county to actually move forward. So they've just stayed separate plans all this time. And, over that time, of course, inflation has occurred and everything's gotten a little more expensive. But the good news is our the increment in our two districts has grown with it. So there is capacity. There's about 3 million in the two districts. So there's capacity to add it in, but if the vote at committee didn't include it, I'm asking, I think that with the bidder,
It was
the
150.
$150,000.
Yeah, 150,000.
Yep.
So it falls within the budget. So if someone wants to make a motion that is amended to include it,
I'll make a motion to add it in, but the original motioners could just edit their motion too to keep it simpler.
or we can,
You're clearly asking to have it be included because it's
I'm
something
asking
you
for
recognize as a
consideration, yeah.
need. So I want to support you with that, and I agree with your point. It does get backed up during rush hour, so you're 100% correct.
so that's we
Motion
have
to
a-
add it, we need a second.
That's fine.
So the original motioner accepts that as an amendment?
Yes.
Okay. And the seconder?
I support that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wanted to make sure, just to make sure we're on the up and up here. So the motion we'll consider is the base bid plus the additive item for the right turn lane. Okay, that's the motion on the floor. Any further discussion? We also made the poor people at the Aesthetic Center reserve space for it too, so in all of their plans, so. If there are no other feedback on that item, let's call the roll.
Alderman Tulaco. Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
Alderman Strelchek.
All right,
That motion as amended carries. On to Resolution 4274, a resolution approving an award of Lakeshore Drive Reconstruction Phase 1 contract to Payne and Dolan of Jackson, Wisconsin, in the amount of $970,000, along with additional authorized project expenses for an estimated total of $1,097,000. Recommendation forthcoming from Public Works this evening.
Public Works passed it, and I'd like to move Resolution 4274 for approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion from anyone on the council? Hearing and seeing none. Let's call the roll.
Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
Alderman Strelchek.
all right,
Alderman Tulaco.
That passes as well. On to Resolution 4275, a resolution awarding a 3-year landscape maintenance contract for road medians and other public properties to SMB Landscaping Contractors, LLC of Thiensville, Wisconsin, in the estimated amount of $120,186. Recommendation forthcoming from Public Works.
Public Works approved of it, and I'd like to move Resolution 4275 for approval.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Questions? Hearing and seeing none. Please again, call the roll.
Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt. Alderman Strelchek.
all right.
Alderman Tulaco. And Alderman Meyer.
Resolution 4275 passes. On to Resolution 4276, a resolution approving the purchase and installation of a universal snowplow and wing package, salt spreader, truck V-box, and wedge brine tanks with high-capacity brine anti-icing systems from Universal Truck Equipment of Galesville, Wisconsin for $188,529, and additional components not to exceed $5,000 for a total cost of $193,528. Recommendation forthcoming from Public Works.
Public Works passed it, and I'd like to move Resolution 4276 for approval.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Questions? Hearing none. Please call the roll.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
Alderman Strelchek. Alderman Tulaco. Alderman Meyer. And Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
That carries as well. On to Resolution 4277, a resolution approving an award for the following items. A, the contract implementation of replacement SCADA system to Integrated Process Solutions of Boston, Minnesota, in the amount of $1,921,500. And B, execution of task order 2 for project management services under an existing contract with MSA Professionals of Kiel, Wisconsin, in the amount of $20,000. This was recommended by both the Mequon Municipal Water Commission and the Sewer Utility District Commission earlier this evening. And now
Move
we get to
approval.
vote on it for a third time.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion at council? We didn't get out of the way earlier. Seeing none, please call the roll.
Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
Alderman Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
Alderman Stralchuk.
Aye.
Alderman Talaco. Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
And Alderman Bach.
Aye.
That passes. On to our last resolution this evening, 4278, a resolution ratifying a contract award for the preparation of bid documents and construction and inspection services in connection with replacement pumps and valves at lift stations R and U to Baxter and Woodman of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the amount not to exceed of $26,350. This was recommended earlier this evening by the Sewer Utility District Commission.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Questions? Hearing and seeing none, please call the roll.
Alderman
last
Bratt.
Aye.
Alderman Gebhardt.
Aye.
Alderman Stralchuk. Alderman Talaco. Alderman Meyer. Alderman Hancher.
Aye.
Alderman Bach.
Aye.
And Alderman Parrish.
Aye.
That passes as well. We have no specified unfinished business from prior meetings, no specified new business. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thanks, everyone.